Hi everyone, in this short video today, I'll be walking you all through some Nymbl purchasing and inventory, so let's get right into it. Most platforms out there have some sort of purchasing and inventory. It's usually disconnected though from the patient, the prescription, and even the billing side. In Nymbl, we tie all of that directly together. So starting right here in the patient's chart, as you're working through a prescription, you can actually manage and request items directly to your global shopping cart from the patient's chart. On top of that, what's even cooler is directly from the HickPick selection area of a patient's chart, you can actually see if there's anything that you've already ordered for a patient, if you've requested anything for that patient, and with our HickPick favorite feature, you can actually see, based on the code you chose, what items your business prefers you all to order, usually what has the best margins, as well as what's best for the patient. And you can actually request those items directly from here, and it'll drop them right into your shopping cart. As items come in though, tracking becomes critical. Once the shopping cart has actually been ordered, it'll move right over to your purchase orders area where you can track if things come in, where they're at, and really have full visibility. Also on top of that, you can always look up serial numbers. This will show you exactly what patient it was given to, as well as when you ordered it, and it's a really nice way again of having that visibility as needed. And on top of that, if you do any loaners or rentals while a patient's waiting on a new device, you can track those in the system, see when they were started, the end date, who they were given to, and really have a full kind of history of everything that's happened with that loaner device. On top of that, from an inventory standpoint, Nymbl has you covered. You can set par levels and define your actual kind of low stock reminders where, hey, you want a notification once we hit this amount. On top of that, you have an auto reorder feature to instantly drop in the difference between your par level and in stock. And Nymbl is even smart enough to check what's already on the way or what's on back order, so you're never kind of over ordering, I guess. Now, from a financial perspective, this is where things really open up. Directly in a patient's chart, you can actually see your profit margin live as you're purchasing items, and of course, once you do your codes. So based on that payers allowable, you'll get a live profit margin in here. Good way to make sure that you're making good purchasing decisions before you get to the end goal. I can't promise you a 77% profit margin, but you will at least be able to see it from the chart. So again, being able to catch that in real time and not weeks later in a report, but from a reporting perspective, you're still getting that data. When you're running your sales reports, we'll let you see your cost of goods sold, of course your allowable, and even on the payment side as well. On top of that as well, you'll even be able to see it from an actual dashboard perspective. So if you want to see who's making good purchasing decisions, which people have the best margins, how your company's margins are doing, you'll always have full visibility into that as well. From a fabrication standpoint though, you can actually create your own custom fab trackers right within Nymbl. You can define your own steps, assign them to users, set due dates, and track the progress in real time, all while it being tied directly back to the order. So instead of fabrication being kind of like a black box, it becomes fully visible and coordinated because your tech team can actually come in here, see all of the devices they're working on cleanly broken up into categories, and see every patient that has an assigned tech. You can see your start dates and due dates, and you can even complete steps from here. So if you want to open this up on a big screen in the back, everyone can always update as they're working through the fabrication process. And throughout all of this, again, everything's staying connected. So all of your ordering, your inventory, your fabrication, everything's linking back to a prescription to make this easy and really making sure you all have a full picture of everything going on. So again, instead of disconnected tools, manual tracking, you really get a unified workflow with Nymbl. So fewer ordering mistakes, better inventory control, stronger margin visibility, and a more reliable path from order to delivery.